full kind of loneliness that happens when we are surrounded by people and still feel unseen, right? You can build everything that you want, career, family, fabulous reputation, and still find that something is missing, right? Not something that you can name very easily, not something that a therapist is going to have a good label for. It's just this quiet ache, the sense that the people around you don't really know you, or maybe they do, but you still can't like feel it. Somewhere in all of that building, a lot of high achieving women have this experience of like not letting people in, and it keeps us from the closeness, the connection, the relational joy that you deserve. Listen, love, you are not alone. And you are not the problem, but there is something that you've been carrying. And today we're going to name it. Welcome, my friend, to another Catalyst conversation in the relationship revolution. Here we challenge the unquestioned assumptions about love, life, and leadership, disrupt the patterns that have been keeping you stuck, and reveal the truths that no one has taught you. Here, we activate new ways of doing relationships consciously, courageously, differently, and dare I say, better, so that you can have the relationships and the life that most people only dream of. I'm so glad that you are here. Are you ready? Let's get into it. So we are in the month of March right now at time of recording, 2026, and this month we're in a series that I'm calling The Living Relationship: How Love Dies, Evolves, and is Reborn. Because that's what relationships do. They don't just stay, they move, they shift, they ask things of us that we didn't expect. Some of you might be in the middle of that right now, right? A shakeup, a rupture, a betrayal, a quiet season of distance, or just the slow erosion of how things were that you can't quite explain or put your finger on. And that's exactly why we're having this conversation today. Because as I talked about in our first episode this month, these kinds of painful, turbulent, disruptive, changing seasons, they're actually invitations. And our greatest shakeups and breakdowns can be the rebirth of our relationships. Before we get any deeper, I want to take a moment to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me or are new to this work. And then I want to introduce our amazing guest, because she is going to help liberate you from some things that you've been carrying and open you up to some of the life and love, joy, and connection that you've been missing. But let me share who I am first, if you've not tuned in before. My name is Dr. Jenny Wallig. I'm an award-winning relationship mentor, speaker, author, intuitive guide, and I am a relationship revolutionary. My mission: to revolutionize how we think about and go about relationships, and to redefine what it means to love, so that we may all experience the true power and possibilities that relationships have to offer. Because nothing, truly nothing, impacts the quality of our entire lives more than the quality of our relationships, including the relationship we have with ourselves. We're in relationships all the time, in every corner of our lives. They are the infrastructure to everything that we build, but most of us have never really learned how to do them well, let alone how to lead them consciously and relationally through hard times. Much of what we have learned about how relationships are supposed to go